In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Hawk's golf swing, and we're going to discuss his elbow placement when he talks about bringing the arms along for the ride. You're watching My Swing Evolution.
Hey guys, happy holidays. I hope you're working on your golf swings. Luckily here in Southern California, it's not too cold, so we can get out and practice. My last video was about Ben Hogan talking about the arms coming along for the ride, and today's video I'm going to pick up on that, and I'm going to take you down through my longer clubs. We're going to see me hitting 9 irons, 8 irons, 7 irons. And one of the things I'm really surprised about is the higher finish that I have letting the arms come along for the ride. I keep going back and forth. I've used the arms for the hit. That's my natural inclination. But then again, when I do the arms coming along for the ride, I really feel that my chest is rotating and the club gets thrown up high on my follow through. So the thing I want to talk about is the trail elbow of Mr. Hogan. Last video I was talking about letting my trail elbow kind of get behind me a little bit as I turn through the shot. And when I do that, I hit the ball really solid. And again, I used Jim Furyk as an example of this. So it's, just an interesting journey to dissect Ben Hogan's golf swing and really look into these deep concepts and to figure out exactly what he was doing. Now guys, thank you so much for my MSE TV subscribers. I'm honored that you all follow me on my subscription channel, and I've got new putting stuff that I'm going to be showing you guys that I'm really, really shocked about. It's something I've been working on that my friend who's the best touch putter I know, he has a unique grip and a way of putting, and I tried it last week and it worked great. So that's going to be on MSE TV. I'm excited about my book. Guys, thank you for all the positive messages. If you like the book, please go to Amazon, leave a little review. That's wonderful. It's really an inspirational story about a golfer who finally figures it all out. So it means the world to me that all of you guys are reading the book. And I am working on an audiobook. I hope to have that out by Christmas, but we'll have to wait and see. But the next MSE Intensive is January 21st and 22nd. I'd love for you guys to come on down. And if you want to have a personal lesson, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturday mornings, I'm available at Eaton Canyon. I love all my students. Thank you so much. So let's get into today's Ben Hogan video, and let's start by dissecting this little transition move with his elbow.
All right, guys, let's take a look at the Hawk. Now, he is certainly freewheeling in this drive. And as we take a look at his swing in more slow motion, he really slings that club around his body. Now, I want to pay attention to the trail elbow. That's where all my attention is. It looks like it's riding right along the side of his body. Now, as you look at a couple more swings here, this is the famous shell lesson swing. Yeah, he doesn't quite get it in front of his hip like Dustin Johnson does, but then again, it's not really hanging behind him like Jim Furyk. So the question is, how far can the arms be behind the body and still be functional? What it really comes down to is if the body is going to clear and open, you're technically hitting the ball off to the side of your body. So let's take a look at some of my swings now. All right, so here I am out here at the golf course. I'm still trying to get that drill feeling of let the arms come along for the ride, and I've stepped up to my pitching wedge here for these first few shots. Pretty solid. Okay, there I lost my balance a little bit, so I'm thinking to get around more to my left with these little practice swings that I'm doing. That was nice. So that swing's about as good as I can hit it. So my pursuit continues because I really believe that there is a magic method to what Hogan did, some sort of a secret combination of feels and technique that, you know, took him to the highest level. And when I hit these balls pure, I mean, it's something that I think is still achievable, you know, something higher than I've found so far. So right now I'm just humming. I mean, these balls are solid and true. They have a slight draw to them, by the way. And I just feel like it's butter. It's you know, learning to use my body more. My instinct is to use my arms. And you know, I obviously realize I need more body turn. That day when I was out on the range, the first time I tried this, hitting balls in the dark, that was a feeling like I've never had before. And I think my swing is much better. Like that contact is so pure. So here I'm stepping up to my 9-iron. You know, there's a certain challenge to this type of swing, and that's that if I want to hit it harder, I'm gonna use my arms. You know, so I switch from my wedge to my 9-iron because I'm like, man, I'm not quite making it to that pole out in the distance. You know, maybe if I move up a club, because if I try and hit it harder, the arms jump into the mix, and then the body slows down, and then, you know, it causes big trouble. So at the end of the day, there's a limit to how fast you can swing. And that's fine. I don't think you should be gassing an iron. So it's time for me to get another bucket because I just enjoyed that so much. This is still my 9-iron for a few shots just to make sure I've still got it. Man, this is feeling so good. Super pure. We can see my club working on a nice plane circling around my body. Effortlessly. Got that Hogan higher finish popping out too, if you notice. So that's me telling myself I'm stepping up to my 8-iron now. Now another thing is, you know, I grip the club a little bit strong, but I'm laying the face open, so it's maybe kind of neutral. Once again, here's that on-plane high finish where the body is throwing the arms and the club high up in front of me, and I'm not trying to manipulate it. I've spent a long time trying to manipulate it and stick my hands up there, but it's not the same thing at all as when you feel the force of your turn throwing the arms and the club up in front of you. I'm so curious staring down these balls as they fly to see what they're gonna do. There I'm trying to work on rotating through the shot, turning my chest fully through the shot. kind of a punchy follow through here. So now I've stepped up to my 7-iron, and hopefully I can keep that same flow and not try and, you know, muscle it. That looked like a pretty good swing. Now really, I'm trying to take my hands out of these swings and let the momentum of the club do what it wants to do. I am doing the Hogan roll. I am rolling the face open, the toe up on the backswing, which is something I don't generally do, but we can see that it's a little more open in the transition. So these swings are looking pretty good. Move this camera in front of me for a few swings now. And once again, there's that feeling of my lead arm across my chest. That was a little bit of a caddy drag. I do feel like I'm hitting nice, long, thin divots. All right. So next video, I'm going to hit some drivers for you. Okay, soft arch. Talk you through what I'm doing, and then I'm going to take it out to the course where I'm going to play my friend Nick. Quick little 9-hole match play. So I hope you hit them long and hit them straight. Do you think you picked up some yardage since we've been working on this stuff?
On the driver, at least 50 to 60 yards.
It's dynamite.
It's crazy.
I want you to swing over the top. You heard me, now hear me out.
My swing is feeling effortless with power.
Don't try to rebuild your swing if you're over the top. Learn to use it to your advantage.
What do you notice about it?
It's just easy. It's just easy. I don't have a whole bunch of thoughts, just one. Just come inside, hit down.
Dropping it under causes pushes and hooks, and it almost ruined my back. When I started my swing evolution, I was a terrible golfer. Today, my channel has over 25 million views, and I even got to swing as Ben Hogan on the Golf Channel. Click the link below to experience your very own miracle.
Transform your game at myswingevolution.com.